Social identity theory, or SIT, is a foundational concept in psychology and sociology developed by Henry Tajfel and John Turner in 1979. At its core, SIT explains that people don't just build their sense of self in isolation, they build it through the groups that they belong to. According to SIT, each person's identity has two parts. Personal identity, which says who you are as an individual, your personality, your experience, your values. And there is social identity, which says who you are in relation to the groups that you belong to, as in your family, nationality, sports team, religion, fandoms, or subculture. When people adopt this social identity, they adopt symbols, rituals, and behaviors of that group. And this creates a sense of belonging and status within that tribe. For example, a fan wearing an Air Jordan isn't just wearing a shoe, they're signaling that I belong to this group that knows the culture, the history, the code behind the shoe. This same dynamic explains why fans chant at football stadiums, why people wear band t-shirts, and why a Harley Davidson rider sees their bike as a badge of tribe loyalty. When Nike built the Air Jordan brand, it did not just sell sneakers, it sold a membership to that tribe. Michael Jordan's success gave the American black community an icon whose story was bigger than basketball and the hip-hop culture. In fact, beyond a certain point, the hip-hop culture amplified Jordans as a symbol of swagger and rebellion. So Jordans aren't just shoes, they are social currencies. But if you look at short-lived hype products like fidget spinner or NFTs or the clear hype that we made a case study on, all of them went viral fast. All of them looked like sensations. But they faded because they never really offered a group identity that could outlive the novelty. Fidget spinners exploded on YouTube and playgrounds, but they did not represent any deeper story. You couldn't signal who you were with the fidget spinner. There was no tribe to belong to. These products lived off dopamine novelty, as in they spiked interest, but there was no lasting social identity. But if you look at Air Jordan's hype lasts because it combines social identity theory with three psychological triggers. Firstly, it has the cultural myth of Michael Jordan's legacy, and it will last for the next 20 years at least. Secondly, the limited drops create exclusivity, which keeps the tribe engaged and the status real. And lastly, the shoe is a loud, visible signal that when you wear Jordans, you are broadcasting a membership to a bigger culture. This is the reason why real streetwear, sports brands, or iconic luxury brands survive the test of time and the gimmicks usually die off.